Big Dog, 97.9. Let's begin.
We start with our first laugh. It's Patton Oswalt. In honor of 420 yesterday, these are jokes about marijuana laws.
Remember when you were a little kid, your friends would be out playing a game, some game where there was like fake boundaries? So they would say, okay, the bike path over at the Scaffody's is lava, and if you touch that, you're dead. But you weren't there when they started playing. Like, you show up an hour later because you're going to the pool. You're like, hey, guys, I'm going to go to the pool. And they say, hey, don't touch the bike path, it's lava. And you got to say, oh, I'm not, guys, I wasn't here when you did all that. I'm just going to the pool. It doesn't affect me. That's pretty much how I treat the pot laws in this country. Kind of the same way, just the whole, Patton, you can't have that, it's illegal. Oh, I'm not, go ahead. I wasn't here when you did all that. Yeah, I know. Okay, don't worry about it.
Big Dog, 97.9. I don't know if I buy it, but you're saying dolphins are strippers. What's up? What?
Well, and I can't take credit for the idea itself, but I see another guy I knew, a comedian that was talking about this, and I think he's completely on point. The similarities are uncanny. We're going to the beach later this year. We looked at maybe some dolphin stuff, and then this comes around. Think about the way that we interact with dancers. Mm-hmm. What you have to do to be a part of the show or get a little extra treatment. Dolphins are the same. You can watch Bubbles for nothing. We would appreciate your donation,
right,
to look at Bubbles, to help the wounded dolphins of the wherever.
Yeah.
You want to touch Bubbles.
If you want to feed the...
You want to touch Bubbles, feed Bubbles. Well, then you have to pay. You can touch Bubbles, though, for a little money.
Yeah.
If you want to ride Bubbles, then come on over to our VIP area.
Our VIP room.
It's the same. As humans, we've turned dolphins into strippers.
Yeah, you said that, and I was like, we turned what?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. As you explain it now to me, I think I might buy it.
You'll never ride Bubbles the same way again after hearing it that way. That blowhole has a whole new meaning now, doesn't it?
It is time now for
The Morning BJ. Jules is here for that. Good morning, Jules.
Good morning, guys.
Hello. What do we got today?
What do you call a line of rabbits jumping backwards?
Some backflip thing. I don't know.
A receding hairline.
Very good.
Yes, bravo.
Thank you, Jules.
Ace and Bobby Show.
Big Dog, 97.9. I don't know if I'm the only person that has this issue or not, or this problem. I don't have it every morning, but I, got one of the Alexa devices that I set an alarm on. I set an alarm on my phones, multiple, because we wake up so early in the morning. I need multiple. I need different areas, different locations to make sure I get up.
Yep.
Every once in a while, this morning was one of them. I had an issue with the Alexa, and the issue was I could not remember her name. My brain this morning as I'm waking up could just not scream out or yell stop with her name. I was like, Lexi, Lexa. And it's like I could not get out the words.
Alyssa. Amanda, shut up.
And then I'm frustrated, because my brain will not think of Alexa at all. I can think of all around it. I'm just at this point then yelling, "Stop! Stop! Shut up!"
That doesn't work.
And of course, it doesn't listen at all. And then it's like this. It's weird because then my brain is even more like I'm half asleep. I'm frustrated, and it's like the alarm won't stop. It was like a nightmare.
It doesn't sound like a good way to start the day.
Have
No, because my alarm doesn't have a name. I don't have to call it anything.
You don't have an Alexa that's doing an alarm.
No.
Now, my phone doesn't. I don't have to. I push a button.
Yeah. Why not stay with that?
Oh, because I need to yell at something to stop.
I like to wake up, start my day with yelling at something. Ah! Screw you!
No. I need that I have to verbalize something.
What a happy existence you have.
To wake up.
Have you ever seen the alarm clocks that I think they just kind of jump around the floor?
Like the dog toy?
Yes, sort of like that. And that's the thing is you can't just reach over and hit the button on them. They start going off and then they start bouncing around everywhere. And you have to get up and go catch it.
Oh, I don't want
that. So that wakes you up. But I think it might be good for you.
No, I don't want to play catch.
Well, I mean,
I'm not playing tag in the morning.
The only reason I hesitate telling you need that is because I just know how grumpy you would be when you got here. If that's the first thing you had to do in the morning,
I'm throwing
fish that thing out from under the bed to get it to shut up.
Down on my knees. Dead. I'm stuck down here now and I can't get up.
That's what you reminded me of when you told me the Alexa thing was. It was like my grandma that can't remember somebody's name.
Lexi.
Allegra. Whatever your name is. Shut up.
It was very bad this morning.
Hope your morning went better.
Apparently you're saying I'm the only one.
Oh, you're probably not the only one. We just get to laugh at you publicly.
Oh.
Are y'all ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
A bride secretly drugged the guests at her wedding with the help of the caterer.
Well, at least it was secretly.
And she was surprised it went south. 42-year-old woman got married in February at the reception featuring a dinner that was laced with marijuana. Apparently, it was added to the olive oil, which was served alongside the pasta.
Cannabis oil.
Yes. The caterer, a 31-year-old lady, the owner of a place called Jocelyn's Southern Kitchen.
That didn't feel like most of the Southern Kitchen type fare that I've had.
No, that's not what I was thinking. And she was in on it, apparently. Both of them thought it would be funny.
Oh, good.
And the guest would be excited.
Yeah.
Like, a little gift. A gift from us to you for coming to our wedding.
Yeah. We'll just get you high.
Yeah. Everybody will have fun. The guests say they were not informed that the food would be spiked with the marijuana. The marijuana-infused olive oil. And it wasn't long before they started feeling not only high, but also sick.
Oh, no.
Confused. Paranoid.
Yeah.
A 69-year-old woman told cops that she had no control over her mind or body.
Oh, crap. Grandma have 2 plates of the noodles or 3?
Yeah, I don't know.
Plates. Oh, good.
Her mind was playing strange things in her head.
And I have the ability to smell colors.
The best man was so stoned he couldn't even talk.
Yeah, well, that happens a lot.
The groom reportedly had no idea this was happening either. Several guests were actually hospitalized.
Oh, no.
Everyone made a full recovery, though.
That's good.
They are now facing felony charges.
Yeah. You can't unwillingly drug people. That's not okay. It's like, who were the guests? I've never hardly ever been to a wedding where there isn't like a few elderly family members that you got to know. We can't just...
Because, one, it could react differently to them or, like, with medication that they're taking.
Right.
Because they're 69. They're probably taking something.
Or what about the dude that has to pass a test?
Or maybe some of those people got high beforehand.
Right. Maybe they were already high. As high as they wanted to be. And you've now
and you took them to Snoop Dogg high. And you can't.
Said.
An average people cannot go and do Snoop Dogg high.
I'm prepared for that. I already got high because I'm going to a wedding. I don't like that anyway, so I got high first. Now you've taken me to another level. Should have been on the invitation that this was going to happen. You dumbasses.
What a dumbass.
Big Dog, 97.9. 50% of us are saying that we would spend more time with loved ones if the apocalypse was upon us. Which I say is total BS.
You think so?
Yeah. Here's what we'd really do.
All right.
Here's the top 6 things we would actually do if it was the end of the world.
All right, cool.
Top 6 things we would actually do if it was the end of the world. Number 6, have sex in the middle of a mattress store. Number 5, yank the parking brake at 85 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's a good time.
Number 4, stare at TikTok videos for hours.
It's happening in front of our eyes as we speak.
Number 3, tell our brother-in-law what we really think of his self-brewed beer.
That stuff sucks. I like that.
Number 2, steal a forklift and take a joyride in, Costco or Sam's Club.
A Home Depot that they... Something like that, yeah.
Top 6 things we would actually do if the world was ending. Number 1, cheat on Wordle.
How do you cheat, though?
I don't know. It's a dumb game.
You would not spend your last waking moments playing Wordle.
I wouldn't, but everybody else would.
You'd be on TikTok instead.
The reason I don't play that game is that's why I don't watch Wheel of Fortune. There's only one space left. There's only one. You can't see it. And it's 2 letters and one of them's F. Come on. I don't know. I don't get it. We're older.
Not what I think of, but gamers are getting older and older and older because there are generations of us that grew up with them.
Right. A lot of people think of a 14-year-old.
Sure.
Pong hadn't been invented yet when most of them, are gaming.
True.
But senior citizen gamers do exist. Matter of fact, they said senior citizen gamers are averaging, that are 65 and older, are averaging $500 or more on gaming every year. Consoles, games, accessories on headsets and gaming chairs and custom controllers.
Really?
Yeah. Granny and Grandpa getting those Social Security checks and cashing them in on Black Ops.
It's like, you know what? I can't go play bingo like I used to.
Now, the top 3 games for 65 and older gamers.
I am curious about the Call of Duty.
No. Candy Crush.
Okay.
Wordle.
Oh.
And Animal Crossing.
Oh, no. So, I mean, you could probably play those other 2 on a console, but those feel like phone things. I thought you meant
that. Well, no, this is consoles. You can play those on consoles.
Yeah, that's true.
But after that, it gets interesting.
Okay,
those are the top 3.
Halo,
Madden 2022.
Oh yeah,
Call of Duty, Black Ops, Cold War.
Oh yeah,
Mario Party Superstars. Mario Kart 8.
I used to be a plumber.
But then there's Monopoly Plus.
Oh yeah,
Tetris.
Yeah. They're the ones buying all the Wheel of Fortune games that they make. Ooh, there's a Wheel of Fortune game. Oh, looky there.
I would like to bow out.
I love the idea that Grandma and Grandpa. See, I thought Call of Duty might be the Cold War one makes so much sense.
Yeah, it fits the.
That gun doesn't look like what I remember. Give me the Korea version.
But yeah, senior citizens getting into gaming and spending some money, and it just got me thinking that I think the retirement homes are going to be so much different in the future.
Hey, what's up? Here at the Gamerverse Retirement Home, we make sure your loved one is well taken care of, playing some of the most lit games your fam has ever seen. Like right now, I'm playing Super Smash Melee with 72-year-old Elliot. I have 2 lives left. While other retirement places are looking dank, we hook up your elderly loved one with unlimited Code Red Mountain Dew, Oculus VR gaming set, and their own TikTok account to post, because you gotta keep the hustle going. I like to stream live. And you get some mad comments, too. So for your old timers, bring them to Gamerverse Retirement Home. You'll stan us just like we stan your mom and dad. Plus, you won't take an L on the price. Gamerverse Retirement Home. While other places are sus, we straight up slap.
Keifer Sutherland, his legacy may include some truly sinister mullets.
What was the old vampire movie? Didn't he have a kick-ass?
It's all because he chose to rock one in The Lost Boys.
Lost Boys. There we go.
The director wanted vampires to have long hair, the rock and roll look.
Yeah.
Keifer had an idea to add something to it. Quote, I thought Billy Idol was really cool. His hair was all spiky and kind of punk on the top. And I got that haircut and then left enough in the back so that the director would think that it was longer. Hence,
a mullet.
A lot of people say the worst hairstyle ever, which is now making a comeback.
It's here.
Yeah, that's true. If you watch the Lost Boys movie, and you see his character, you're like, oh my gosh, that looks like a lot of people and kids now. Again,
for sure.
It was that way then, and now it has returned. By the way, the Lost Boys will be celebrating their 35th anniversary later this year.
Oh, no. All right.
So that tells you about 30 years, 35 years, 40 years, it has come back around.
Everything cycles. That's the way it is. Isn't it funny, though, that one time, that director, it was like dangerous?
Oh, rock and roll.
Yeah, that's dangerous. That's dicey. Have some long hair.
Yeah. A little spiky on the top.
Yeah.
A little longer
that
in the
looks
back.
Good. Yeah, that looks like a vampire.
35 years. Such a great movie, though. Here's Rich Glitter.
This is nested at LAX in connection with a shooting in Hollywood last November. I would have said breaking news, but now there's never a day that goes by without a rapper being involved in a shooting. Ben Affleck is doing a new movie with Matt Damon. For Ben, it's just another stop on his Life Was So Much Better 20 Years Ago tour. American Idol is bringing back past winners to celebrate its 20th anniversary. How exciting. I can't wait to see what they haven't been up to. This is not headline news.
Big Dog 97.9, third Thursday happening later this evening. The weather looks like it's going to clear up for us. Going to be making a beautiful night. That out to third Thursday. We got a special guest in the studio. Daya, how's everything going?
Great. We're ready for this evening's events, and we're so excited to have everybody out downtown.
All right. What do we have for third Thursday on the schedule tonight?
So for third Thursday, this month's theme is the month of service. So we have several sponsors with us doing several activities. So we have the Children's Center, Rafa International, the Alliance of Southwest Missouri, the Jasper, Newton, and McDonald County Children's Division have all gathered together to raise awareness against child abuse prevention month, since that is the month of April. So they'll be having different activities and crafts, and then they've put just to raise awareness for that. And then we also have Fletcher Ford. That's another sponsor with us that will have their cars downtown and information and the whole setup down there. As well as many other area nonprofits that will join us. So many foods, so many activities, live music.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Very good.
That's going to be a fun time. Always fun. You got the food included in that, some good causes.
Yes.
And that starts at 5:30?
Yes, we start at 5:30.
Okay. And if you're interested in doing some volunteer work or partnering with one of these organizations, sounds like a really good place to be tonight. That way you can go find out a lot about a lot of different organizations.
Absolutely.
So you got 5:30 is the start time, lasts till about 8:30 or so.
Yes.
So always fun. Park in the back, kind of walk over, and you'll have fun downtown.
Yeah.
The weather's going to be perfect.
It's going to be
you.
a packed month. We're super, super excited. Everybody come out, come join us. It'll be so fun.
All right. So did she tell you we do Would You Rather questions?
No.
As part of a thing.
In order to be on the air here, you've got to pay a little toll.
Okay. Okay. I can do that.
Did Lori tell you about this? No,
No.
he did not. No. All right. Would you rather? Would you rather be chronically underdressed or overdressed?
Overdressed. Always.
Wow, that was quick too.
You just want to look like you're on the red carpet?
You never know who you're going to see, first of all. Never know where you're going to go, so you need to be ready.
And then that way you're always ready.
Yes.
I find those things not as comfortable for me as the underdressed option. But
I'm wearing leggings and a pullover right now, but it's
but this is if you had to be.
if I had to be.
you don't understand. You're chronically overdressed for radio. It's perfect.
I was going to say,
Yeah, it's fine.
you're overdressed for us, so But there you go, Daya. Thanks for stopping on by. Third Thursday happening tonight.
Are you ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
Well, this was a little overkill. Luckily, no one was actually killed. 2 weekends ago, an entire Home Depot in California, San Jose, California, basically burned to the ground.
Wow.
Now we know what happened. I remember seeing this on the news.
In San Jose?
In San Jose. I remember this Home Depot just bursting into flames video. I remember
Shows
seeing
how
it.
much I watch the news. I don't recall this at all, but okay.
Now we know what happened. 27-year-old guy was planning to steal a bunch of tools.
Okay.
He decided it would be a good idea to create a little diversion
Yes.
by starting a little small fire in one of the aisles.
Let's say the aisles with all the flammable liquids.
Yeah.
Is that where he started?
It does not say.
Oh.
I don't think. An employee stopped him while he was trying to walk out full of tools.
Uh-huh.
Had a shopping cart full of tools, trying to get out. He drove away in a getaway car. Home Depot are full of stuff, that's flammable, as you just mentioned. Wood,
Yeah, a lot of wood.
chemicals.
Yeah. Carpet.
So the fire spread, ended up gutting the entire building. So think about that. He started a little small fire in one of the aisles, and that's a big building.
They're huge.
Burned to the ground.
Well, it's going to go fast.
Police eventually caught up to the guy. He was arraigned this week. He's facing charges on grand theft, petty theft, and 3 counts of arson. The district attorney is saying this.
The evidence shows that the suspect, who had earlier that day stolen items from a nearby Bass Pro Shop, lit the fire in the Home Depot and tried to leave the store with a cart containing stolen tools.
And that's not really the expensive part. They say that the inventory that was burned up in Home Depot,
Oh, yes.
$17 million.
Yeah.
Poof.
Yeah. Because a lot of that stuff you can't sneak out in a cart is really high-dollar stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the DeWalt drill is sweet, but I don't think going to prison for arson is worth it,
No.
you dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Big Dog, 97.9 point of the show. We find out what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn today?
Old people be gaming, dude. That's so good. We were talking 65 and older. There was a big percentage of them that were spending like $500 a year on gaming stuff, consoles, custom controllers, the chairs. That really cracks me up. I hope they're getting like the Oculus, like the VR headset things too. Nah, actually, maybe not. That feels like a trip and fall hazard for grandma. Anyway, we laugh that this will just continue to rise as all of us who have been gaming for the last 30 years become old people.
Yep. But we're going to continue to do those things we've always done.
Yep, exactly.
And we grew up doing.
Yeah, getting tattoos in the nursing home, playing some Call of Duty.
Yeah.
What'd you learn today?
I learned today that you have swayed me when it comes to dolphins. And what I mean by that is earlier we were in discussion. You said we have turned dolphins into strippers. And I went, what? That's weird. No. And then you explained what you were talking about. And then I'm like, oh, you're right.
Yep.
We have turned dolphins into strippers.
Yeah. You can touch the dolphin if you pay.
If you pay for it.
You can ride the dolphin if you come over to our VIP lounge. It's so true.
You can look for free, but we discourage that. We'd prefer you buy one of these packages.
I mean, if they throw in the 2-drink minimum thing, then it'll just be a surefire. It's the same thing as a strip club.
Well, you do have to pay usually to go see them.
True.
So it's like you're paying a cover charge.
Kind of, yeah.
Or the 2-drink minimum.
Or the 2-drink minimum.
You literally are correct. We've turned dolphins into strippers.
You can throw the singles in the donation box.
Learned that today.
All right, let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
One of the kings of one-liner comedy, Geechee Guy, with rapid-fire one-liners.
I got my girlfriend corrective eye surgery for Christmas, and then she dumped me. I took a correspondence course in mime. They sent me 6 blank tapes. I saw a sign that said help wanted, so I ran in and said, what's wrong? I'm going to sign an endorsement deal with Nike. They're going to give me a whole bunch of money. All I have to do is promise never to wear any of their stuff ever. I haven't had a lot of luck with women lately. Like it's a new problem. Actually, I'm married and my wife is saving up to put me through hell. We've been together 15 years and I haven't even so much as looked at another woman. I'm that discouraged. How many women think all men are pigs? Let me see a show of Hooters. I saw a sign that said, don't even think about parking here. So I parked there without even thinking about it. I asked my wife if I could borrow some of her sleeping pills, and she said, sure. Knock yourself out. The other day, I found a golf ball the size of a hailstone.